Man had simply helped an elderly person nearby, only to be publicly humiliated by security guards when he tried to argue. Several guards pulled out stun batons and taught him a lesson. At that moment, the arrogant guards had no idea that this man, who swallowed his anger and returned to the back of the line, would soon personally overturn their rules. Just the day before, George had been struggling with money problems. His wife worked 3 jobs, but they still couldn't afford to take their sick daughter to the hospital. He felt utterly useless. He couldn't even take care of his own family. Desperate, George saw a TV game show where contestants could win money by answering trivia questions. Just signing up earned you $100, and every correct answer doubled your winnings. You could quit anytime. It seemed like a lifeline made for people in his situation. So he showed up early to stand in line, which is how he ended up helping the elderly person and getting bullied. But signing up was only the beginning. The show's producers put them through a series of tests. The first was a physical and reaction test. Years of scraping by at the bottom had toughened George up, and he excelled in every category. His stand-up performance caught the eye of the network's boss, Vance, who bluntly invited George to participate in another reality show called The Hunt. He even gave George $1,000 up front, but George refused without a second thought. He knew exactly how brutal the hunt was. Contestants had to survive 30 days of extreme hide-and-seek while being hunted down. If you made it to day 30, you'd win a massive cash prize enough to change George's family's life forever. But no matter how tempting the reward, it was still a death game with no guarantee of return. Seeing George unmoved, Vance smiled and told him he didn't actually need to survive all 30 days. The rules awarded extra money for each day survived if he could just make it to 7 days. It would be enough to support his wife and child for the rest of their lives. That hit George right where it hurt. In the end, he signed the waiver with trembling hands. Before the show started, staff fitted him with a wristband that not only tracked time but also displayed daily prize updates. Then, amid roaring cheers, he was led onto the stage along with 2 other contestants. The host began reading the rules. First, each contestant would receive $1,000 in escape funds and a 12-hour head start before the hunters began their pursuit. Second, every day, contestants had to record a video and drop it into a drone mailbox before midnight. Third, the longer you wanted to survive, the farther you had to run and the better you had to hide. For all 30 days, you'd be hunted by 5 professional hunters, and the entire thing would be broadcast live 24/7. Worst of all, any member of the public who provided accurate information on the contestants' whereabouts could win $10 million. With the sound of the starting gun, the hunt officially began.